It's a story we've all heard before, but this is the one told behind Gramophone's door. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and you could not hear a sound, but you're an audiophile, so surely you'd like to have some around. And as you cue your turntable to make you more able to finally do the Christmas shopping, which up until now, we both know, you've been flopping. Would he like a new pair of sneakers? No. Better yet, a new pair of speakers. And he would most definitely be a believer in his new AV receiver. For her as she goes, or when she chooses to sit at home, all of it would be made much better with the inclusion of a new Sonos Roam. And for the whole family, that they may be filled with glee, you must choose a new Sony OLED TV. With all of these winners to choose, surely you, dear shopper, cannot lose. All of these products inside, awaiting a bow outside, and you'll find that they all reside in the Gramophone Holiday Gift Guide. But seriously, I hope you guys have enjoyed my little attempt at writing for our fun holiday video. We do have a holiday gift guide put together that highlights some of the best products that we think you can pick up for this holiday season, especially last minute, as this stuff is in stock and ready to go at Gramophone. Now, the guide has a lot of products in it, and you should certainly take a look at it, and it will be listed right down below in the description. But in this video, I'm going to highlight a handful of products specifically that we here at Gramophone think are some of the most exceptional choices. And keep in mind, everything that you're going to find in the gift guide has a full video review that we've already done here on YouTube, so be sure to take a look at those if you need some more information. So let's get into it. Oh, and before we do, make sure you subscribe to the Gramophone channel and click that bell notification icon, because a lot more content is on the way for you guys, and we've got such an epic next year planned. Now then, let's talk about the gift guide and a couple of our highlights. So we're gonna have a couple categories for this, and category number one will be headphones. And there are 3 pairs of headphones specifically that I'd like to highlight that are hiding right here in the gift guide. The first one is going to be for the gamers in the family, though these work pretty well for multi-purpose too, depending on what your use is. That's going to be the JBL Quantum 800s, because while it has a great built-in microphone, active noise canceling, it also works totally wirelessly, whether you choose to use that by Bluetooth or by the included 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, which is capable of passing lossless audio when connected to a PC. With its different connectivity options, the Quantum 800s can be used on a variety of devices, from your PC to a gaming console such as a PS5 or Xbox Series X, or even your mobile phone via Bluetooth. It's a great option for the all-around gamer that maybe has a couple of those different sources of play and needs something that's going to work for all of them, or if you just want a great all-around wireless option, period, that is particularly unique because of that active noise canceling feature. That's not something you often find on a gaming headset. And you can pick up the Quantum 800s this holiday for just under $200. Keeping with the theme of being wireless, but for the more average use case of being on the go, or just wanting a good at-home listening headphone, but wire-free, I've got the Sony WH-1000 XM4s. Still, after all this time, in my mind, probably about the best Bluetooth wireless headphone available. The WH-1000 XM4s are just good for everything. Most genres sound really good on them. They have incredible battery life of over 30 hours, the best noise canceling in the business. Yes, to this date, it is still the cleanest that I've heard. And probably one of the best feature sets, considering that you get things like ambient mode, the ability to EQ the headphones. So if you're looking for what is still the best all-around pair of Bluetooth headphones, pick up the Sony WH-1000 XM4s for just under $350. And the last one on this list is going to be a wired contender, and one of the best that there really is. That is the gorgeous Focal Stellia. Every bit as good sounding as it is good looking, this headphone is the whole package. It is synesthesia that you put on your head and happily listen to. The Stellias are remarkable for their ability to produce everything down from 5 Hz of crazy infrasound up to a rated 40,000 Hz of playback. That's a crazy frequency range, playing well below and beyond what the ear can even hear. Looking for a luxury headphone experience? Well, the Stellium is probably the one, and you can pick those up for just under $3,000. Let's talk about our next category, and that's going to be speakers. And there's one individual speaker I want to highlight, and then a series of speakers after that. The first one's going to be the Sonos Faber Lumina 1, and I might go as far to say one of my all-time favorite bookshelf speakers, period. Because what you're getting in this product for the price point, I mean incredible, excellent value. You're getting a product that is handmade in Italy, leather wrapped, and finished with a real either walnut or Wingate front baffle, and all of this for under $1,000. $900 a pair to be specific. The Lumina 1 is nearly the whole package. Yeah, it's a small bookshelf, it's not going to play super low, but what it does play sounds really, really sweet. Whether you are a veteran of this hobby or you are a newcomer, the Lumina 1 is an excellent option, and I will particularly highlight it for the newcomer. It's just such a great entry point. So the next thing I mentioned is going to be a whole series of speaker, because really where you're going to fall into this higher end product is going to depend on you in your room and what your needs are. So I'm going to talk about the whole thing. That is going to be the new 800 series D4 by Bowers & Wilkins. The 800 D4s are the latest incarnation of what's probably, if not the most legendary hi-fi speaker ever. This is the speaker that is basically the industry gold standard. Why? Well, because it's what's used for mastering at places like Abbey Road and Skywalker Sound. If that's not the biggest accolade you've ever heard regarding a speaker, I don't know what is. So depending on whatever model you'd be looking into with that range, we can talk more about that in the showroom, but for now, know that the new D4 series starts at $8,000. So our next category is going to be smart speakers, and for the purposes of this video, I just have one pick, and really, it's the best one. We're going to keep a little theme going here too, and that theme is Bowers & Wilkins in the new Zeppelin. The new Zeppelin is, in a word, awesome. It's one of the best sounding products in its class, bar none. And its best feature, if you ask me, is the fact that it makes some serious bass energy in your room. And the whole package is just really elegant, both in form, function, and of course, your music playback. And the ability to do things like Bluetooth, or just simply using the Bowers & Wilkins Playback app, in which you can integrate a bunch of different music services. It's very easy to use, and it's completely equipped for this day of lossless audio streaming. So if you want to keep one of these cool looking little airship speakers in your hangar, you can pick one up for just under $800. All right, so the next category is pretty much an extension of the last one, but with one key difference. This is going to be portable speakers, which are still smart, by the way. And I am very pleased to feature the new, as of this year, Sonos Roam. With a long-lasting battery, built-in Class H amplifier, which really blew me away when I figured that out, because that is some serious amplification tech. So if you're looking for an ideal portable speaker that you can easily throw in your pocket, it's so small, or in your backpack, take anywhere outside, is water resistant, but then comes right home and is happy to dock to its very convenient magnetic battery mount and play back in the home like any other Sonos product, this is the one. And of course, if you already own Sonos products, this is especially a no-brainer, because as we know, Sonos is about as seamless, reliable, and user-friendly as it gets when it comes to this entire category. Second to last category is going to be AV receivers, and there's just one, kind of two, that I'd like to feature this time around. In our gift guide is the Marantz SR7015 AV receiver. The 7015 has got enough channels and enough power for just about everybody and whatever speakers they got at home. This is a 9-channel receiver with a built-in 9 amps, so you've got full 9 amplified channels ready to go out of one chassis. It's got all of the surround processing that you could want. Dolby Atmos, DTS, all out of the box with a single HDMI 2.1 in and an HDMI 2.1 out on the primary monitor output. This receiver is about as future-proof as they come, and it is ready for whatever you throw at it. But there's one feature in particular about the 7015. We actually have them in stock, and they're actually available, and you, my friend, can actually get your hands on one. And on that note, while you won't find it in this guide, allow me to mention, just given the times, that its big brother, the 8015, we have good stock of as well. And as for the 7015, you can take one home today for just under $2,800. And honorable mention to the 8015, you can take one of those home also today for just under $3,800. And for our last category, we'll be shifting from audio, and of course, into video. Kind of a TV, but not really. Regardless, it's called the Laser TV. Specifically, we're talking about, of course, the L9G Laser TV by Hisense, which in truth is a short throw projector, but it is nearly as convenient to use as a TV. What's really cool about the L9G is that this projector hits true TV brightness levels, easily configures in your room, and for the money is an absolute grand slam of value. You will not find a projector that looks this bright, this colorful, and just downright good for any less than about 4 times the price. So if you're looking for the best value in both picture quality, color depth, brightness, and just outright size, not to mention cool factor, you don't do much better than the Hisense L9G Laser TV. This is generally a $6,000 product, but for this holiday season, you can find it on sale here at Gramophone for just under $5,500. This is a steal. So that is just a few highlights of what we think are some of the best stuff in this guide, but all of it is product that we adore and we have in stock ready to go for your last minute shopping. And all of this can be found down below in the link, and all of this is available on Sky or in the Gramophone showrooms. Remember, we're in Columbia, Timonium, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. And while you're out, you can check out the Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley as well. Everybody, I appreciate you being here. I hope you liked the little Christmas story at the beginning. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this. And question of the day, what's your favorite item in this guide? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I wish you the merriest Christmas and the happiest of holidays. Be seeing you.